Welcome to Beyond the Hustle, the podcast where real stories live. We go beyond the highlight reels and bring you bold, raw, and revealing conversations with entrepreneurs who have hit rock bottom and come back up again. Because you see, behind every successful business lies a story of risk, resilience, and sometimes real failure. This is where we unpack the missteps, the missed chances, the mess-ups that became powerful lessons and stories of success. So if you are looking to build something big, if you are dreaming of setting up a business, or just tired of faking it till you make it, this is your space and this is your show. Here we have real founders, real failures, and real fuel for your journey. Come on, let's go beyond the hustle. I'm always very appreciative when you click on that button, and I want you to be as attentive as possible because in each episode there's something new. We learn something new. My goal is that as you listen and you learn from people's stories, it won't just be for fun, but you pick up the lessons, you learn from it, you apply to your own startup business, and you can do much better than someone else would have. It's a folly to want to make the same mistakes others have made when you can just pick the lessons and apply to yours. So today, as usual, get your paper, get your pen, forget everything happening around you as we go behind the scenes and have a chat with a very important guest. I would allow her to introduce herself. I call her, how do I call her? Sometimes Kristies, sometimes Christine, sometimes Chris. Anyway, I feel like calling her, but I love her and I'm excited that she's here. And you would know why very soon. So welcome, Christine.
Thank you.
And can you introduce yourself,
All right.
family, career, how you got here, your entrepreneurial journey? Would love to know.
Okay, so my name is Avah, like you know, and I'm an entrepreneur. So I run a catering business. I'm the CEO and well, not CEO. I would say I'm the founder and head cook of Kristies Hutbits.
Okay.
So Kristies Hutbits is a catering company based in Ghana. We basically deal in authentic Ghanaian dishes. We cater for events. One of our major things we do here is cater for corporate lunch, corporate events, and large number events.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm a mother. I'm a wife.
Okay.
I'm a mother of three beautiful, one beautiful girl and two handsome boys. Yes, and I'm married to one handsome Emmanuel Avah.
Okay.
I would say my career started after secondary school, where I was just waiting to join uni. And I realized my brother's friends were coming home to eat my mom's food a lot. So it was more like coming to visit, but the brain behind
I'm sure they were waiting when
because
they sense that food is
food
about
was ready.
to, they all come and
Yes,
visit.
yes. And this, I was telling my mom that these are not people that could afford food, but it looks like they wanted homemade food, like really good food to eat. And my mom cooks really well. So I'm like, I saw those gap in the market. I said, there's no proper home food made in our neighborhood. So let's take this on and do something. Yeah. So that's where my business started. Yeah. So from my mom's house and her compound, my mom used to sew. So I took one of her tables, covered it up, and then I started cooking plain rice and pig fish stew.
Okay.
Which is one of my signature dishes.
Oh, fantastic.
Up until now, yeah. So basically that's how it started.
Okay, in the book, and yes, Christine's story is in Beyond the Hustle. I find it very interesting. You talked about the hustle that a lot of us go through when we are starting a business. There's the passion.
Yes.
And you think that, oh, once I can cook, once these guys are eating the food, this must be a business. What was the reality check for you? What happened for you to say, hey, Adebiyi, it is not as simple as it looks?
So, like I started. After this, it was time to go back to school.
Okay.
And I left. In school, I did 1 year after cooking one. It was a bit boring for me, let me be honest.
Okay.
It was more of theory than practical, like I thought.
Okay. What did you go to school to study?
Cookery. I did
okay.
H&D in food. Okay. Hospitality, yes.
Okay.
Food and nutrition.
Okay.
So but after a year, because I started
cooking already
before going,
yes.
I was expecting to be more hands-on than it was for me. So after 1 year, when I came home, I'm like, Mommy, I don't think I want to go back.
Oh wow!
Yes.
You want to just do your cooking?
Yes, because I thought it was all about just food.
Exactly. Okay.
Yeah. So after a year when I came back, I sort of got a place to start up a business.
Okay.
Where it's a restaurant, a walk-in restaurant. And there was no social media presence.
Okay. How many years ago is this?
This is about 13 years ago.
Oh wow. Okay.
14 actually, yeah.
Okay.
And I was just running the kitchen. People from the neighborhood, from industrial area, because we're close, will come and eat. But I'm the type that doesn't want to do everything because, it's food. I would rather specialize in what
something.
What I think I'm good at.
Okay.
So there are days you cook, it's a la carte then. I was doing a la carte. So you cook some of the dishes and these people probably want to eat fufu. So they don't show up.
Okay.
And then you have...
And that day you had made rice and...
Hey, you had made balku and some oko and they were not showing up.
Okay.
And I don't want to I don't want to sell leftover food the next day. And so
they all go to waste.
So sometimes not good. I don't want food to go waste.
So you give it out for free.
I give it out for free.
But they don't bring in any money at that point.
No. So you're running at a loss basically.
Yeah.
You're running a place, paying electricity, water, everything. So along the line, a friend of mine called and said,
but this is from home. You hadn't gone to rent any space.
No. So even the restaurant I was running was the shop my mom used to use.
Okay.
The previous shop.
Okay.
Yeah. So so that's where I was running. Sorry, the catering from. And a friend of mine called one day and said, Christine, our bank is looking for... This was one of the big offices in one of the major banks.
Okay.
So our bank needs someone to provide us with corporate lunch. And I'm eating your food. I know this is something you can do. It's not too big of a number.
Okay.
Because you have started work not too long ago. So I'm sure this is something you can handle. I was excited about it and then went for the interview or brought my proposal on board. They were excited about it. Okay, now we want to try it. But
at that point, was this just you cooking or you had a team?
So at this point, it was just me, my mom, and I think 1 or 2 other people from the neighborhood.
Okay.
Yes, so about 4 of us.
Okay.
Yeah, so they were like, would like to try you, but we're not trying you with one meal like people do. Bring us a sample for us to taste it and give you a job. No, we'd want to try you for a whole month.
Wow.
Yes, and by the end of that month, I'm sure you would have served us with every other dish that you serve.
Okay.
And we'll be able to tell if you can actually handle us.
Okay, and they'll pay you for that.
No, they're paying for the 1 month.
Okay.
Oh, young girl after school. Immediately I heard this. Oh,
excitement.
I was happy. And so I'm like, I came home, I'm like, this is constant job. I mean, you're sure of the numbers. You don't have to stress waiting for people. So immediately I closed the front of the restaurant.
Youthful exuberance.
Yes. Just try and error anyway. But I could cook very well. And that was for sure.
Okay.
But just didn't know how to run the business at that time.
So let's delve into the business of the business.
Okay.
Because a lot of startups, a lot of business people like us, entrepreneurs, once we are passionate about the idea, we figured it will sell.
Yeah.
At that point, that is all we are thinking about.
Yes.
We are not thinking about structure. We are not thinking about recruitment. Nothing. So how did you make the shift? Because now you have how many staff?
So initially like 4, I said.
Okay.
But when corporate became corporate, I had to employ more people.
Okay, so how many do you have now?
At the moment, we're about 42.
So that's huge. So how did you make the shift? Was it a learning curve as you went along?
Oh, every day. Every moment, every step.
Okay.
It's been a learning curve. So starting business, not knowing how to cook, but not knowing how to run a business.
Yeah.
So
the technical bit is sorted.
Yes.
But then it's left with all sorts of other things.
That I didn't know about.
Okay.
The finances, the policies, oh no. And I would say, how did I switch? So there was a time where, I closed the front, like I said, and after 6 months, they were like, we need variety. So because even though you're good, we would want to have one other caterer.
Okay.
And then we'll have to
rotating.
And which I felt was actually a very good deal, because if you're there by yourself, they don't really see what you're
on weekly basis or
on monthly basis.
Okay.
On monthly basis. So after 6 months doing all by myself, then this rotation thing started. Now I've closed the front of the restaurant. What's going to happen?
You'll be sitting home for a month. That's what's going to happen.
that was like, wow. So I'll say during that time, it actually did help me, because I relaxed, looked at how the 6 months journey went, looked at the feedbacks we got. Food was good, but you're not delivering on time. This was that. This person is not doing this well.
So how did you know whether you were making profits or not within those 6 months? Because you keep buying foodstuffs, you keep cooking, you keep buying food. How were you deciding whether this was profitable?
I say this all the time. When you have the apron on and you've sold food and you have the money in your pocket, and let's say you have, like, let's say
people are happy that the food was nice.
Yes, that's the only thing I'm happy about, basically. So you have, let's say you took 1,000 cedis to the market. You shopped, let's say you've sold, and you have, let's say, 2,000 cedis.
Okay.
Oh, immediately you're happy.
It's profit.
It's profit at that time. Because young girl, I mean, you think, oh, the money's doubled.
Yeah.
You haven't thought of electricity,
your
space, you're working.
Yeah, the staff, everything that is coming at the end, you're just say. So that 2,000 is not profit.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. So how did you get to now sitting? Okay, now we have somebody doing it for the next month.
Yes.
So you have some time to reflect.
Exactly.
And look at it. Did you do the re-engineering by yourself, or you had to get help to say, you help me structure this business properly?
I did get help. So I like to learn a lot. So I spoke to people. I spoke to my godmother, who works at an auditing firm.
Okay.
I spoke to someone who's into the kitchen business. I read online. Most of the things that I needed to correct were things that I had done wrong that I needed to. So it was quite easy for me to focus. But I would say this all actually got well when I decided to go back to school.
Okay.
Yeah.
So going back to school to run the business is important.
Very, very, very important. One of the first questions I asked the professor was, he was like, I know you guys are running little businesses, but you're having challenges, this and that. What are some of the questions that you have for me? And the first question, I was so excited. I was in the habit to ask, because I know I was doing good, because we're serving a lot of people. We're doing over 500 plates a day and stuff like that. But I knew that
there was more.
Right. Yeah, I knew there was more
you could do.
Yes. So I asked, Prof, I have about 7 freezers. I have someone in charge. I know I need to get someone to take care of stores. But anytime I call this guy and ask him for where chicken is, the boy is just walking around and confused. And then he's like, I know exactly where you're coming from. Have you tried this? Have you labeled your freezers? I said, yes. Now, have you put every book or a sheet or something to every freezer for him to record when he receives?
And when he takes
out. Okay. So it will be a lot more easier if you want to know what's in what freezer. He just takes a book
and then gives you the quantity.
And I'm like, that's easy.
Yeah, why haven't I thought about this?
Yes. we like to assume a lot
Yeah.
when we're running a business,
Yeah.
and thinking that they should think the way you're thinking, but
Yeah.
it's a whole different
Yeah.
ball game
Yeah.
altogether.
Yeah. I think when you say, sometimes people will tell you, oh, but there are people in Makola who haven't gone to school
It's not the
and they are
same at
running a
all.
business, but they forget that when those businesses struggle, we don't hear about it. We don't know about it.
Not at
all. And they're sitting there thinking they have a business, and one fine day they don't. And it happens over and over and over. So the education is important.
Very. Especially if you want your business to get to some level of you need that education.
Starting it, did you go in for the long haul? Did you intend that this is going to be a business that I want to grow and scale?
So I'll say up until the 4th or 5th year, I had no plan for the future. I was just leaving things on autopilot. So it's just about. So I'm sure.
I love to cook. People are eating, so let's keep going.
Let's just keep going. I mean, someone calls you to place an order for tomorrow. Looking at the time, you've checked logistics. It's not going to work, but you still say yes.
Yeah.
You see, so I wasn't doing any projections. I couldn't tell my number. I couldn't tell how much I was making in a quarter, in a year.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell. I mean, I knew I was making
that's
profit.
Chaos. Yeah.
Yeah. But looking at it from outside, it was perfect.
Good business, because everybody is eating Kristies.
Yes, but I was in there and I knew exactly what was happening.
Yeah. In one of the master classes I handle on Beyond the Hustle, I didn't just do the podcast. I do a master class as well. One of them, I was talking on how to price, and I think that's a very challenging area for a lot of young businesses. How do you determine that I am going to charge this for a plate of, because it involves so many things. You are factoring in so many things. You are looking at competition and all that. But I sense that you are also at a place where it's not just the competition informing your pricing, but the value you bring. Can you speak to that a bit? How do you create a state where I price because I know the value I bring?
Yes. I'm very excited about this particular question because I have people I'm mentoring in a way called to say that, oh, Mommy, I've sent you a menu. Can you please look at it and tell me how much to charge this person? I'm like, it doesn't work like that. How much I would charge will be different from what you charge. I don't know your audience. I don't know the people, I mean, your clients you're serving. You can't just use what you need to cost and see how much. So we, at Kristies, once we receive product from the market, we break it down and know how much each item costs. And
because they keep changing as well. Tomato price today is different from.
Yes. And so, but we still have fixed prices, standard prices. Yet we need to know what's going in there. So if it's an event, we need to factor transportation, need to factor all the logistics around it. What setup we are doing, the chauffeurs we're using, how much we're charging. We actually rent the chauffeurs to ourselves. To be able to stay in shape the next 5 years is out, and you need to buy new,
invest again.
Yes. So we do we have detailed costing before we give out invoices.
Very important. Because you could well be making a loss when you think, oh, they've paid me 50,000 cedis and it's a lot of money, but you could well be making a loss. And either that or the opportunity cost of that investment. Because you could make 5,000, but if you had invested it somewhere else, you could have made more. So very important.
Very costing it. I mean, it's not. I'm sure in every business you need costing. But with the food business as well, you've really, because I see a lot of people going around to check on other people's food packages list to be able to
determine their
price. But it doesn't work like that. Somebody's been in business for more than 15 years, more than 10 years, more than 17 years. They have their brand.
They build a premium
brand. You can't just go around picking people's.
How important is branding and value addition to your business? I mean, because that makes a whole lot of difference, right?
Yes. How important? Very important. So when starting a business, one thing I would say I didn't get it all right from the beginning, but one thing I got very well is consistency. I was working on consistency. I was mainly working on trying to have someone taste this and can tell that this is from Kristies.
Kristies. Okay, so
You see?
that uniqueness.
Yes. Yes.
And
So
it has to be taste the same all the time.
it
That
has to.
consistency.
Consistency.
Yeah.
If you need to make any adjustment, it has to be for the best.
Yeah.
For the better. For
Yeah.
a little, improvement.
Yeah.
But not to go back. You know that feeling where you buy wachi from off the
Yeah,
road, and
yeah.
sometimes it's nice, sometimes
That's
so
not
the
nice.
next time
Yeah.
you're going,
Yeah.
you're
not
like,
sure.
exactly.
Yeah.
So one thing I was very certain about from the beginning, because I'm someone who loves food anyway. So one thing I was very certain about from the beginning was consistency.
Yeah.
Which I really invested time in.
Okay.
In trying to make it work.
Okay. Let's come to marketing. You can cook well. You know your food is nice.
Yes.
Do people come just because you know your food is nice, or work has to go into letting people know that your food is nice? What do you do? Which channels do you use? Or are you relying on references that, okay, the food is nice and I'm trusting that somebody will tell somebody? What do you do? I mean, as a business.
Okay, so with Kristies, mainly jobs come on references.
Okay.
And recommendations. So we have social media presence where people sees, but I can boldly tell you that less than half of our jobs come from social media.
Okay.
It's mainly we've gone for an event today.
Okay.
Someone eats, they want it, they've booked that for the next event.
Okay.
It's mainly the food doing the
talking. Okay.
Yeah, but it's not just about the food. You need the work on the food to make, because the food was nice, but you came very late, or the setup was bad, or your service experience was sad. So I'm not calling you. So it's not just about the food, but you need to put work in the food to ensure that your brand is selling.
Yeah. In one of the podcasts again, or the master classes, I speak about how entrepreneurs should not just work in the business, but on the business.
Yes.
How much time do you spend thinking strategically on the business? Are you planning to scale? How are you going to scale? Which direction do you plan to go? What do you do in terms of business strategy? How much time are you spending working on the business?
A lot of time now. So now before the year starts, we we have a meeting.
Okay.
Plan on how
with
we
a
want
team.
it. Yeah. So management basically.
Okay.
So myself, the HR, my PA, I'm content creator, our kitchen manager. So we bring things. Mainly what things that happened in the previous year on board and see what the plan is for the year. The goal is for the year. Okay, so we strategize it like this, plan our trainings. If it's staff problem we had the previous year, then we need more staff training for staff to keep them up to date, up to speed. So we basically do that. So let's say if the previous year we did 10,000 plates.
Okay.
For orders or just for corporates, what's the plan for 2025? We probably want to do
20,000.
So what do we need to do to do this? So if it's corporate, we're doing more. Probably mostly we have our people tell other companies, so then they'll call, a friend from mine works in this company, and they said, you provide them lunch and it's nice, can we put you on board? So we do that more, and then I think which means that your relationship building has to be on point. Very. Okay. So do you engage a lot of that, like engaging people even when you work for them? How do you engage so that next time there's something they want to call you? So for one of the things that we do major, which is corporate, once in every month, no matter the number of corporate clients we have, if it's 5, 10, 20, I go everywhere. Personally. To see how the staff, because before they start, we go as a team to check the space. If it's not too clean, if I have to send my own team to do the cleaning before, because it's the food we are coming to serve. So we are not really going to rely on you to clean the place if the place is not too good, because the environment and everything also counts. Important, it's very, very, very important. You can't eat in a dirty space and enjoy the food. No. So we'll come and check the place. Sometimes go as far as even painting ourselves. Yeah. Wow. So I go round after. So now I know the state in which my staff is going to work. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, after within 2 weeks, because I do this every month, so within 2-3 weeks, if I go back there, I'm expecting my staff to be, our staff to be able to maintain the place.
So you go and check yourself.
Exactly, and then talk to a few people. So I sometimes sit within the canteen and ask people when they finish eating that, how was it?
Okay.
Do you have any feedback?
So that you
any
pick the
particles?
feedback directly. Okay.
But aside that, we even have a form for our staff that leave when they're leaving for corporate every week.
Okay.
So they fill a form on how the food went.
Okay.
If there was any bad feedback.
Okay.
If there's any changes to the menu we need to do. So we are always consistent.
working on.
Yes.
Okay. As you're scaling, one of the things that we need to start looking at as businesses, just so that there's legacy and all of that, is corporate governance. And most businesses around don't think it's important. I mean, we are not accountable to anybody.
At all.
Are you planning to have, it doesn't have to be a full scale, but a mini board, somebody that the company can be accountable to?
Yes,
Is that in the works?
yes,
How
yes,
easy
yes.
or difficult is it to do that as a small business?
I will be honest and say that even though we have that on paper beginning of the year to build a board, it's not something that we've actually discussed, implemented and then finished discussing on it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But do you think it's important?
Very important.
All right. Okay. And finally, before we go, I see Kristies innovates. Like every time I'm seeing something new, that I didn't see the last year and all of that.
Yeah.
Why is innovation so crucial for what you do and for other startups? If you can advise them, if you are in a business, why is innovation important?
First and foremost, I think even though innovation is very important and crucial in your business, lately I think we copy blindly and watch what people are doing, and it makes you even sway from what
your focus
is.
Okay.
And so, it's just like the company said, even though your food is good, we can't have just you, because people like variety.
Yeah.
You know how a restaurant opens today and then everybody's rushing to the place,
and then
the next minute they
are going to another place.
And so the people, I'm like, if we are serving an event and it's a whole week event, or some few weeks back we had a group of people from outside the country we were serving from Monday to Friday. Now they did their menu and sent it to us. You're going to serve these people. It's the same people you're serving.
Yeah.
It can be the same menu, but you need to be able to switch it about a bit so that if you didn't know what to expect, there's no excitement about it. And so it can be the same rice, or they say, but today do something else to it. Change, add cocoa, make a bit of a difference to it. And I think it's a general life thing. Eating at home, sometimes you're bored,
you want something else.
Exactly. So innovation.
So I can't meal prep. Like I do the thing for 2 weeks. By day 3, I'm tired of all the rest of the meals that are in the fridge. What is the next level for Kristies? We want to see global brands. What is the next level for Kristies?
So this year, we're working mainly on trying to get our systems and our structures to stand, building a lot of policies around, because something happens at workplace and you realize that, there's no policy to it, and that's why it's free to happen.
Yeah.
Our major focus now is the same people sometimes we work with come and go.
Yeah.
So you have the staff turnover really high.
Yeah.
And these same people, you find them working with the KFCs and then the McDonald's, and then they're doing very well.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
What's the difference
between working for you and working for them?
Exactly. So the problem is, I'll say, a business, everything rises and falls on a leader. And so we're trying to make, it's more of this 2025 more
of the stability, the structures.
More structures.
Okay.
And stability. We have bigger things for long term.
Amen.
We'll talk about probably later when I come here.
Amen.
But it's more of trying to grow, but making systems to ensure that you can sustain this
that entrepreneur is looking at you and she's like, Charlie, this hustle is real. I don't know whether I should continue. I've hit rock bottom and it's too hard. How would you advise them? Just one advice to inspire them to keep going.
So I would say your business would grow as much as you grow. and it's okay to not have all the answers to the questions, but take your time, build on your brand, be legit. Don't focus on little by little. Don't look at what somebody's doing out there. To push you to do something that you're not there yet. I mean, even the Bible says it in Proverbs chapter 13, verse 11, that wealth built by, I think, dishonesty,
gains will not last.
Exactly. And so take your time, take it one day after a time, build your brand, build put systems in place to ensure that your staff, the things around you, before you start looking for these big jobs where you can't even deliver. You see, learn to say no when
before you become a victim of your own success.
And I think these are some of the things that if I knew before starting business, I might probably be higher or
have
in
gone
a different
far.
place. But all the same, it's the mess that shapes us to where we are at the moment. And I'm very happy about the journey so far.
Thank you. What do you do to relax?
Myself?
Don't say sleeping. Most of the entrepreneurs what do you do to relax?
I'm not in that space. I'm not in that space. So I have a very fun husband around me. So we do a lot of jogging. We chill. Yes.
Chilling is very important.
Very, very important. We are not intentional about things.
Yes.
One thing I've learned the past few years is to be very intentional
about everything.
Yes. Take days off. Take days off. Plan to spend time
with family, with friends.
Because when you break down, these are the same people that will stay around you. So don't just work around the clock.
You see why I love you.
You see, I'm there shouting years back that the time in a day, like 12, 8 hours in a day, wasn't enough. But it's just because we don't
plan our lives. And be intentional about our lives. I love that. You see, I mean, this hustle has to start early. And so we are launching a fund, the Hustle Fund, for tertiary institutions, so that when you're in school, we can guide you to start something. And then once you're out of school, even if you want to work somewhere, you go with an entrepreneurial mindset. So watch out for the Hustle Fund and apply. When you buy the book Beyond the Hustle, you'll find a code in there that you would use to apply. And you can secure up to 20,000 Ghana cedis to start your hustle. Not just that, we will provide mentors like Kristies for you, so that they can guide you, they can shape you, you can feel all you want at that level before you come into the real world. So please get the book, apply, and see how it turns out. You may win this and be able to start your hustle. And then we get you to go beyond your hustle. I hope this has been beneficial. You enjoyed listening to Kristies. The same way you enjoyed listening to her, you will enjoy her food. So just go to Kristies Hutbits and order yours. I love her sandwiches. I love everything. Sometimes when I'm fasting, I don't go to her page because I'll just be drooling, wanting to eat everything, But I mean, if you're a corporate organization watching us, you need somebody to do your food. It has to be Kristies Hutbits. Let's support our businesses so that they can grow into the KFCs and into the McDonald's that we know around the world. Follow us on all our socials, BT Hustle GH, so that you won't miss anything that we post. We are learning one entrepreneur at a time. We are helping to grow our young people into successful entrepreneurs. Share this with another founder or business owner so that they can learn. Join our master classes as well and pick something from there. And I believe that it will count for something. It will never be time wasted. Until we see you again, it's bye from Beyond the Hustle.